Yep, we decided to bet it all, including the farm, on life coaches and healers. And this video is going to explain to you why.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey, my friend, it's Super Sid, the business shaman, and I'm super excited to be here with you today. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why my wife, Tiffany Toombs, the NLP queen, and I have decided to bet everything that we got in our lives, including the farm that we're planning on building, on life coaches and healers. And I'm going to go over with you our plan on basically what we want to do, which is build a healing ranch over in East Tennessee that life coaches and healers are going to be able to use for the rest of our lives. If you don't know who I am, my name's Super Sid, the business shaman, and we help life coaches and healers create 10K paydays where they generate $10,000 or more for their life coach and healing business in 30 days or less using a profitable presentation. If that sounds like something you would like to do, we have an absolutely free course down here in the description that you can grab right now that's going to show you the exact 10 steps that we follow every single month to consistently create 10K paydays. Without any further ado, let's head into this video. You know, my wife and I really talked about this for a long time. You know, to be honest with you, it's been something that's been on our minds for a couple of years. But really being able to pull the trigger on something like this has not been easy, right? Like, for the longest time, Tiff and I knew that, first of all, you know, when we built a business, it was much more than just a business to us. It had purpose, right? It had meaning. And we understood that the activities and the influence that we were going to be able to create in that business could really help the world become a better place. Right? Could help more people be free in their own lives and could help multiple people win both directly and indirectly. We truly believe that we all win when we all win, because when we help somebody else win or help somebody else go out there and get to a result they've never been able to get to or have an experience they've never been able to experience yet, then they're going to go out there and take that same love, take that same good fortune, take that same happiness, and they're going to spread it with other people. That's our goal. And then you keep doing that and it begins to mushroom. So then it comes down to us, you know, having a choice to go out there and make a choice, right? We have a choice to go out there and make a choice to win. And for me and Tiffany, it really came down to like, okay, well, we've talked about this for a while, and now, to be honest with you, it's time to do it. So what happened was, you know, I got sick a couple of years ago. And when I got sick, you know, I kind of had to pull back on what my business was. And I was an advertising agency. We were out there building sales funnels, building websites, and, you know, and running Facebook ads and other things for, you know, for people all over the world. And it was a lot of fun, but it was extremely stressful. And basically that stress, along with what was going on in the world at the time, really kind of pushed me over the edge. And, you know, for my entire life, I had been going to basically go to doctors, get Western medicine, you know, like take pills. And ultimately, like, all of this led to more and more anxiety, more and more depression, and it just never really worked for me. And so for the first time after getting sick and kind of ended up selling the company, ended up doing all this, I ended up going to Arizona by request from my wife. After I had, you know, gotten sick, went to the hospital, they had told me that I had to basically shut down my business or I was going to die, basically. And, you know, ultimately I was like, okay, so, you know, we ended up selling off everything. And I just was like, I don't really know. I want to help people do this, but I don't really know who. And I went out to Arizona. And when we went out to Arizona, I got a chance to, for the first time, work with energy healers, work with life coaches, work with, you know, people who are able to holistically start me on my healing journey. And while I was there, I started getting really involved into some of that healing medicine, and it started to actually work. You know, it wasn't overnight, but it wasn't, you know, anything like that, but it actually started to work, and I actually started to feel like, you know, better and happier, more energized, more motivated, like started to kind of feel myself again. And ultimately this time though, I felt healthier and not as stressed along the way. Because of this experience, we decided, my wife and I, that our goal in life was to help more people be able to be healed through that process. And to be able to do this, we felt the best way was to go out there and work with life coaches and healers, because it's them that's going to be able to have the direct impact on people in the marketplace. And if we can show them our process for creating 10K paydays on a consistent basis, then they're going to be able to not only go out there and, you know, create impact in their own life, but they're going to be able to go out there, right, and they're going to be able to find freedom and through creating impact in other people's lives as well. And we are going to be able to help be the guides that can help accelerate that process. So when we understood that like this was what we wanted to do, right? It was like, well, is it life coaches? Is it mindset coaches? Is it healers? I mean, who is it that we want to work with? Well, ultimately, when we looked at life coaches and healers, right, we really believed, and we do still believe, right, that life coaches and healers are really the cornerstone, not only of the coaching industry, but they've been around for a very long time. I really look back at the caveman times that there were probably people that were classified as life coaches back there who were helping someone get to a result, right, in their life around health, wealth, or relationships that they couldn't do on their own. So ultimately, I'm a huge believer that, the life coach and healing market is not only, right, a big market to begin with, but it's massively growing in today's economy. And we see more and more people hopping into this world every single day, wanting to go out there and help people with their natural gifts, their natural superpowers, or natural things. This is a great market for us to go in there, and we've decided to bet everything on it. So what I mean by that is we've sold our house. This house I'm sitting in right now, we're going to be out of it in less than a week from me shooting this video. We're moving to Tennessee, right, to start our journey on our healing ranch. And what we want to do is we want to build a healing ranch, right, for life coaches and healers and our customers to be able to come and use for their healing services, so that we can invite people to this safe spot so that they can come and feel safe in getting healed by other life coaches and healers, just like I did, just like my wife has done, just like, so many other people have experienced throughout the years. And ultimately, us being able to do this is us taking the steps forward, taking the activity forward to make this a reality. Something I always like to mention to my clients and mention online all the time is we can sit there and plan all we want, we can dream all we want, we can read all we want, we can watch all the YouTube videos we want, but until we start taking purposeful activity toward the goals that we want, is that reality ever even going to come into a window? Are we ever even going to see a glimpse of it? We got to start doing activities, and then we got to start doing activities consistently to accelerate us getting to that result. And ultimately, that's my hope for you today, my friend, is that you join us and you ultimately accelerate your growth into reaching your result by simply taking the necessary activities that you need to do that each and every day, and following our footsteps and literally selling everything that we have, right? I'm not going to sit here and say I know exactly what's going to happen, because I don't. But at the end of the day, I know that this is what that our calling is. I know this is what we are supposed to do, and I know that there's going to be lots and lots of people on the other end of this decision getting help that would not have gotten helped if we didn't make this decision. So why are we betting the farm with life coaches and healers? Not only do we know it's the right thing to do and it's our calling, but we're betting the farm because this industry is not only extremely massive, but it's growing rapidly, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. So I'm super excited to show you all this journey. I'm super excited to show you all where we end up in Tennessee. I'm super excited to show this ranch to you all in the future. And I want you all to remember, right? Don't forget, we all win when we all win. Let's go out there and let's make a choice to win today. Are you a life coach or healer who's looking to go out there and create a 10K payday, where you go out there and you generate $10,000 for your life coach or healing business in 30 days or less? Well, if that sounds like something you'd like to do, then we have a free course showing you exactly how to do that down here in the description. It's absolutely free, and you can go down in the description and grab it right now on demand and log into this on-demand course where you can learn the 10 steps to creating a 10K payday in 30 days or less. Now, don't forget, we all win when we all win. Let's go out there and make a choice to win today. We'll see you in the next video.